Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today checking out the GenCon 2019 preview list on Boardgamegeek. And yeah, as you can see up here, you can just go to Boardgamegeek, Geek Preview, and so on, and find it. And wow, there's 618 titles on this one. GenCon is just in a few days. It's the biggest convention in America. Well, I think it's like the second biggest convention in the world after SSB. I think they're fairly I haven't been to GenCon, but I think they're sort of same in size. And sadly, I can't go to GenCon. It would be great to go there, but not this year. Perhaps in the future, if I can, fly over to America and all that. But it would be a big project, cost some money and all that, of course. It would be fun at some point to do it, though. But yeah, we can't look at 618 titles, obviously. So what I'm thinking we should do is we should start off. You can filter here. So we should start off with just having the ones that are for sale, not look at the demos. And, well, let's look at the expansions as well. There could be some cool expansions here. I have checked this out a little bit beforehand here, but not that much. And also I think you can sort it like this, by publisher and all that. I think we're just going to sort it by thumbs up, so like what people think are hot, and just look through there. So, the 302 thumbs here are Black Angel. Now, Black Angel, I have seen a run-through by Rado, so I can recommend you go check that out. And it looks kind of cool. He was excited for it. I know a lot of people are excited for this. I was as well. This was on my top 10 games that I anticipated from 2019. But after watching his run-through, I don't know anymore, because the thing is that it's one of these, it's really cool, all this stuff are really cool, but it's one of these games where one player can tank the game for the other players. Like if it's going bad for you, then you see that I'm doing good in the end game, you can sort of make the game end. And well, not everybody loses, but it's sort of then if it ends that way by the ship crashing, breaking, then the end game score bonuses that I worked so hard for will not be counted. And I just think that's so boring in games. I mean, it looks great, sci-fi and all that, but I'm not sure. I'm a little bit hesitant to this. Then we have Pipeline. I think this was on Kickstarter as well. This is sort of really, I think it looked really dry, like a dry Euro, putting your pipelines in different configurations to score points and so on. And for my taste, yeah, this was just looks, yeah, markets and oh wow, it's like work. I'm not a big fan of. It's like this is like a what's it called? Like realism. If board gaming was an art form, which it is to some extent, then I think this is one of those realist games like Brass and all that. I'm not a big fan of those. I like more of fantasy stuff or sci-fi or whatever. Here's an expansion for Teotihuacan, City of Gods. I played it not as much as I would like to do. It was so hot at Essen, this game. I was so excited for it. But there's been so many games. I did play this a bit though, and I think it's cool. It doesn't really, I don't think it doesn't surpass Sulk in the Mayan calendar for me, which is, I like that game more. I think it's more cool with those plastic wheels moving and all that. But an expansion, why not? For me, it could be cool. Borgund Quest is something I haven't played, but I think this is a bit older. 2017. I don't know why this is on here. That's kind of weird. Okay. So anyhow, this is I've seen people play this. Haven't tried it myself, but I heard that it's really fun. You're sort of, yeah, auction bidding, card drafting, fantasy. The Artemis Project. I don't know anything about this. Auction bidding, dice rolling, dice science fiction. This is something that I would like to check out, of course. Sci-fi, and also those mechanisms here sound interesting. Space exploration is also one of the tags here for it. And this looks cool. So this is something I might look more into. Is it 2000? Yeah, 2019. Okay, that's cool. And then we have Terror Below. I know that this has been some hype for. It's like one of those. It really looks like one of those, you know, old movies. And I think this is cool. This is cool for sure. If this gets painted and so on, that's nasty. And you know, the cars here, and yeah, this looks really fun. You think you're going around chasing these things on the board. It's probably, it might be like, you know, too sort of on the other, you know, not Ameritrashy, but too much randomness. I don't know, dice rolling. Oh, I don't like pick up and deliver that much. But yeah, okay. And then we have an expansion for Imperial Settlers. I never got hooked by Imperial Settlers. Tried it out a few years ago, but I never got hooked by it. I know a lot of people love it though. This is really cool for me. A new expansion for Clank. Well, actually, it's the Legacy sort of. Yeah, it's an expansion for the Legacy game. I guess the Legacy game is released at the same time then. I know that it was supposed to come this summer. So all stuff for Clank is cool in my book. Era, medieval age, dice rolling, city building, medieval. This sounds kind of cool. It looks nice there as well. Let's check this out a little bit more. This is not something I'm familiar with. I could have just read up on a bunch of games and then talked about like a top 10 list, but since I'm not going to GenCon and all that, I didn't feel that would be natural for me to do. That would feel faked or like clickbait. So instead I decided to do this just talk through video here where I just talk through, you know, together with you guys and girls watching. I like this kind of stuff. Something I like in games. But okay, what is the game about? Is it a city building game? Oh, spiritual successor to roll through the ages. Wow, that sounds good. It's a roll and build. Oh, yeah, this sounds interesting. This is probably something I will keep an eye out for up ahead here for Essen, or if it comes earlier than that to Europe or to Sweden. Imperial Sisters Roll and Write. I have this on my table actually. I'm just about to film an unboxing for it, and then I will do a playthrough here as well. This is a game I think I could enjoy. I mean, it's Imperial Settlers, but I don't mind the theme, and the thing I didn't like about Imperial Settlers, when I think back to it, it was the attacking each other, racing buildings. This one, I guess you don't. I don't know if you do that in a roll and write, but a roll and write is something else. I'm excited for this one. This is coming during August on the channel as well. Cartographers or Roleplay Tale. This I heard a bit about. It's supposed to be something like, it's the same universe I think as Roleplayer. Roleplayer is a cool game for sure. Territory building, line drawing, paper and pencils. Okay, there's so many games these days with paper and pencils and rolling and writing and all that. It's still so hot. Point Salad, I heard a bit about this. Card drafting, set collection, kind of fun name, Point Salad, and you make a salad in the game. I do like Point Salad games. Sierra West, I saw John Gets Games film this one. Sierra West, I can recommend you check out his playthrough, that was really good. It looked kind of fun. It was kind of cool with this like programming cards. I did like the programming part in this. It's like every round you stick these cards down into your board, and depending on how you do that, like here, you get to see different actions that you can do. So yeah, it's like a pyramid of cards that you work your way up here, and there's like different ways to play it as well. I think this could be cool. I think this is one that I will pick up when I get the chance to in Sweden or on Essen Spiel or whatever. Periodic Game of Elements. No, I know nothing about this. Economic. Okay, here's something I'm excited for. Cloudspire. So Cloudspire is a, I don't know how to explain this, but I read about this earlier. Dice rolling, modular board, cooperative play, and all that. It has like a, it's from Chip Theory Games, and they do these games with like chips, poker chips, basically. It just looks cool. It just looks nice to me. These maps here, like really, it looks really modular. But I don't know how to play it. I don't know how to use it. But looks like maybe roost, roam, glide, bomb, fly. Like skills or something out here, or monsters or whatever. Yeah, that's something I would like to check out more. It's from 1 to 4. It could be a solo game as well there for me. Who knows? Then we have Vindication. That was on Kickstarter. This is a game I think I would like, but yeah, it's from last year, so I don't understand why it's on here. Okay, Parks is something that a lot of people have been talking about. It's supposed to be really beautiful little like card game. I think it might be in the sort of gateway light, all that category, which doesn't, you know, mean it's a bad game, of course. But yeah, a bunch of cards and tokens and so on. It's not that beautiful on this picture, at least. It's okay. I think it's about like real national parks in the US. Then we have Machikoro Legacy. I'm not even gonna go into this. I really don't like Machikoro. I don't understand the thing with Machikoro at all. It's just no. It's just Legacy. I don't know, a legacy game for this. I'm sorry. You might think this is exciting. I just for me this just sounds like a cash grab to just do a legacy game on a game that's not supposed to be a. This is just like a small little card game, rolling dice and all that. Underwater Cities. Already filmed this and all that. Had it in Essen, but I guess this maybe the Americans haven't gotten this on the market yet. I don't know. Has this been out in Europe for a while? So Power Rangers, Heroes of the Grid. Oh, Power Rangers is really a turn off for me thematically. I remember those TV shows when I was a kid. I didn't enjoy Power Rangers at all. It was so goofy. Watergate sounds pretty cool. It's like a political game, two-player only game. And you know, we could keep going here. There's gonna be a bunch of games, of course, down here. You can go check out this yourself as well. I'm gonna stop on stuff that I'm interested for. Reavers of Midgard is one. Champions of Midgard is cool, even though I think it's too much dice rolling for what it is. But Reavers of Midgard, from what I understand, this is supposed to be more of a Euro-ish style game, more strategy involved. And you can just show more, and there's so many games here, of course. So there's the Everdell expansions, there's expansions for Power Rangers at the same time, at the same year as the game's released. That always gets me a bit, hesitant. That always gets me like suspicious. Century: A New World. Is this the final part of? It must be. This must be the final part of that Century series. But I don't know much about this one. Yeah, third and final installment. I played the first one. It was okay, Trading Spices. I've seen the second one, and that looked like pickup and delivery, basically on a grid. Not excited for that. This is worker placement. Okay, so that's the third one in this. Huh. I don't know, maybe it's something for me. It looks like you still have these cups with the different color cubes and all that. But I guess you do it worker placement style instead. But I'd rather have worker placement than pick up and delivery, of course, so. Maybe it's something for me. I'll check it out once it comes, out here closer to me. But I think I'm gonna end it there. There's so many games here. Wow. Wingspan is on here. Yeah, it's not new. Okay, they will have it for sale at least. Well, it's still new, but you know what I mean. Oh, this is cool. Clank Expeditions, Temple of the Ape Lords, new expansion for Clank there. King Domino Duel looks pretty fun. Two-player game of King Domino, sort of roll and write, basically. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here. There's so many games. You can go check out the list yourself. I am going to put this link here in the description of this video, so that you can go check it out for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you're going to GenCon, please tell me in the comments, what are you excited for? Please tell me afterwards as well, how was it? How did you enjoy yourself at GenCon? I am excited to go there at some point in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, morning, whatever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.
Do you want to keep this little dragon this happy all day long? Then like the video